In the depths of the Yoruba kingdom, where ancient trees whispered secrets and the wind carried untold stories, a dynasty once stood tall, a kingdom of power, wealth, and wisdom. But beneath its surface, a curse lingered, silent, patient, waiting to strike. King Adebanjo, the wise and weary ruler, had ruled with unmatched grace. His people adored him, his lands flourished, but time, as relentless as the tides, was running out. The kingdom's future lay in the hands of two brothers, Prince Olu and Prince Adedeji, fierce, ambitious. They were the kingdom's hope and its doom. The air was thick with tension. The brothers, though bound by blood, were as different as night and day. Olu, the beloved prince, cherished by the people for his wisdom and heart, avoided conflict. His kindness radiated like the sun. But Adedeji, with a warrior's spirit and thirst for power, craved the throne. His ambition was a fire that consumed everything in its path. Whispers of a forgotten prophecy began to resurface, spreading like wildfire. It spoke of ruin, of a curse that would befall the kingdom should the brothers turn against one another. But prophecies to many were only stories until they became reality. Time pressed on, and as King Adebanjo's health faded, the kingdom's future became uncertain. Prince Adedeji, relentless in his pursuit of power, began to stake his claim. He rallied the warriors, his name echoing through the lands as the hero of the battlefield. His strength inspired fear and loyalty alike. Prince Olu, gentle-hearted, with deep, thoughtful eyes and the respect of the people, hesitated. He never desired power. He wanted peace. But peace, he realized, was slipping from his grasp. Then came the blood moon, high in the sky. That night, a figure appeared in the royal chambers. Olokun, an ancient spirit of the seas. Her presence chilled the air. "Brothers," she whispered, her voice like a haunting lullaby, "you must unite, or the kingdom will fall. The curse has already begun." But Adedeji, ever ambitious, dismissed her words. "Curses are for the weak," he spat, turning away. Olu, uncertain and afraid, feared that their father's legacy was slipping away, and with it, their future. The cracks in the kingdom began to show. The once united people were now divided. Whispers of betrayal, of war, spread like poison in the wind. The kingdom teetered on the edge of collapse. The brothers, though still bound by blood, had become strangers. And then, the war came. In the dead of night, the sound of clashing swords echoed across the land. Adedeji's forces, armed and ready, prepared to seize control. Olu, heart heavy, gathered his people to defend what little peace remained. They stood on opposite sides of the battlefield, brother against brother, destiny against destiny. As the first sword struck, the earth trembled. Adedeji, his muscles tense, swung with the fury of a storm. Olu, heart torn, raised his shield, but not to fight, to protect. The battle was fierce, their armies clashing like waves against the shore. But amidst the chaos, something far darker stirred. Olokun's prophecy had not been an idle threat. The curse woven into the fabric of their fate had awoken. The skies darkened, the air thick with tension. Every swing of a sword felt heavier, as though the very ground beneath them cried out in mourning. In the heart of the storm, Prince Olu threw down his weapon. Tears brimmed in his eyes. "Adedeji," he called, his voice hoarse. "This isn't the way. The curse, it will destroy us." For a moment, time stood still. The clashing swords silenced. The battlefield fell into a hush as all eyes turned to the brothers. Adedeji, ever the warrior, hesitated. The weight of his choices hung over him like a dark cloud. Could he truly sacrifice everything? His family, his kingdom, just for power? But the curse had already sunk its claws deep. The ground beneath them began to crack, as though the very earth was pulling them apart. From the depths below, a dark force rose. Olokun reappeared, her voice filled with sorrow. "It is too late," she whispered. "The curse cannot be undone." As the kingdom crumbled, the brothers realized the truth. They had not been fighting for the throne. They had been fighting the curse all along, a curse that fed on their ambition, their pride, and their inability to stand as one. The sky tore open, a violent storm brewing. The kingdom's walls, once unbreakable, now fell piece by piece. The brothers, finally united, stood in silence as they watched their legacy turn to dust. Their father's kingdom, the pride of the Yoruba dynasty, was gone. The curse had claimed it all. Olokun, her eyes filled with ancient sorrow, spoke one last time. "The greatest battle was never for the throne," she said, her voice echoing through the ruins. "It was for your hearts." As the sea swallowed the last remnants of the kingdom, the brothers could only stand together, united but too late. The legend of the fallen kingdom, the brothers and the curse that tore them apart, would live on. A warning to all that ambition without unity leads to destruction.